Sahil Educations, and today we'll be talking about the respiratory volumes and lung capacities. As we already know that what is respiration, that is definitely external respiration, that we can say this is breathing. When you are taking air inside your lung, then it can be called as inhale or inhalation, and when you are expelling out or throwing out air from your lung, then it can be called as expiration. So when we talk about the respiratory volumes, we must go through a graph and we must go through the breathing exercise. So if we are going to draw a straight line, and it's a straight line again. In this direction you are inspiring air, and when you are going this direction, then you are expiring air from your lung. Okay, now go for a common line here. Let's see what in case of normal respiration happens. From this baseline, you are just inspiring air and expiring, and then again inspiring, then again expiring. Okay, this is your normal breathing exercise. When you are normally breathing, normally intaking or taking air in and normally expelling the air out or throwing the air out, this is your normal breathing process. This volume is called as tidal volume. What do we say? This volume is called as tidal volume. It amounts for exactly 500 ml. Okay. Now just after expiration, you are again going to the normal point, and after this normal point, you are going for a normal inspiration. After normal inspiration, you are going for a forceful inspiration. Forceful inspiration ends at this baseline, and then again you are expiring air, or you are doing your expiration normally, and then a forceful expiration. Then coming to the baseline again you are inspiring air and you are expiring air. Okay, so in this graph you can see this, at this point this was your normal inspiration that comes under this tidal volume, and after this normal inspiration you are taking in extra air by the help of forceful inspiration. That forceful inspiration leads to a volume. That volume is inspiratory reserve volume. That means your lung can hold that volume of air, but in normal condition your lung is not going to have that amount of air from environment. So when you are doing a forceful inspiration after a normal inspiration, and the amount of air entering inside your lung, that amount is called as inspiratory reserve volume. This volume is about 2500 to 3000 ml. Okay? If you see this expiration, then after a normal expiration, you are going for a forceful expiration. You are going for a forceful expiration. This amount or this volume of the expiring air can be called as expiratory reserve volume. It accounts for approximately 1000 to 1100 ml of air. Okay? You can see now the amount of air you have inspired, you have not expired that particular amount of air in case of expiration. So there is a difference between this inspiration and expiration. So you must say that there is a volume of air which has remained inside your lung. This amount or this volume can be called as residual volume. It is called as residual volume, which accounts for approximately 1100 to 1200 ml. Nice. Now the point comes. These were your volumes. First we have written the respiratory volumes. Now we'll be talking about the lung capacities. So lung capacity, again we will be talking about the volumes of your lung, or the capacity of your lung in which you can put some amount of air, or you can can exactly expel some amount of air. If we talk about the lung capacities, first lung capacity which comes in your mind is the inspiratory capacity. That means the total amount of air which you can inspire. The total amount of air which you can enter or which you can put inside your lung in a single inspiration after forceful inspiration. That is called as inspiratory capacity. Definitely this inspiratory capacity is a summation of this IRV and tidal volume. That means this capacity comes approximately 3000 ml plus 500 ml, which means it is about 3500 ml. Okay. Then coming to another point, that is expiratory capacity. That is expiratory capacity, which is the amount of air or the volume of air or the capacity of your lung which can be expelled from your lung in a single expiration. Okay, in case of expiratory capacity, that capacity is a summation of tidal volume again and your expiratory reserve volume, which is EC. EC accounts for approximately this 500 ml and this 1100 ml. So the total is 1600 ml. Is it okay? Now after expiratory and inspiratory capacity, we must talk about the vital capacity. The vital capacity is, in normal condition, you are inspiring air forcefully and you are expiring air forcefully. So that comes like from here to this point. It is your vital capacity. Vital capacity is equal to IRV plus TV plus ERV. It is about 3000 ml plus 500 ml plus again 1100 ml. Okay, so the total is 41 plus 5, 4600 ml. 4 liter 600 milliliter air can be inserted or your lung can take after a forceful inspiration and forceful expiration. And that means in normal condition your lung actually regulates this amount of air. If we talk about the total lung capacity means you are just considering the residual capacity also or residual volume also. That means your total lung capacity is a summation of this IRV, TV, ERV and residual volume, which is about totally 5800 ml, approximately 6000 ml. That means the total capacity of your lung to hold air is about 6 liters. There one thing remaining is functional residual volume. One thing again comes which is functional residual volume, which is FRC. What is this functional residual volume? That means your lung can definitely expel that amount of air in general condition, but your lung does not expel. You do not expire that amount of air in normal condition. That is the expiratory reserve volume and the residual volume. It is about 2300 ml, which is 1200 and 1100. So thank you for being with me till this time, and hope you have enjoyed the video, and see you in the next video. Thank you.